This is the tier list of the biggest orgs I play for in my 10 years of playing CS competitively. First one is Hellraisers, goes into B tier. This is where my career started and I was not making a lot of money, which I think was fair. I was a nobody and they gave me a chance. I grew up so much every single week. We had solid coaching staff as well as IGL that accomplished so much in Counter-Strike and then later in Valorant too. Mousesports is A tier. This was my first serious tier 1 team. We were consistent top 5 team in the world, winning multiple trophies and always hitting playoffs of big events, but we definitely lacked a more structure. The org was giving us a lot of freedom, which is nice, but in hindsight, I think having someone overseeing our progress would have made us even better. Also, at one point, we were heavily underpaid for the results we were bringing in, but again, when we entered negotiations for salary increase, they were pretty fair. Also, they allowed me to represent and play for other teams while I was benched, so I'm thankful for that. Next up is Cloud9. This goes straight into the S tier. I played here as a stand-in only for a few months and hands down the best treatment ever. I moved to LA, practiced hard, everything was taken care of so I could focus on my own growth. Management was very supportive. I get to hang out with league players in gaming house. The owner, Jack Etienne, super chill guy. If I was treated like this as a stand-in, I can imagine what their legacy players must have experienced. Very nice. Next up is Godsend. This goes into B tier. This was very budget and bedroom-like organization. It was just a handful of people, and again, with the budget we were operating at, we did some miracle runs. It was mainly during COVID era. We even qualified to major in Rio, but it got cancelled due to pandemic. There were some crazy hiccups and stories which sends this into B tier, but I go in depth on them in my YouTube video. FPX, this is easy F tier. This was Chinese organization. We played here for 1 year. They bought us out from Godsend, but I had a different offers, and they told us if I don't come, the deal is off the table, and I had to make a decision. So either I jeopardize the deal or I stick with my guys. I stuck with them, and when I was signing contract, they pulled a move on me where they photoshopped my own signature on the wrong contract, which I didn't agree to, and my agent noticed this. Immediately, this broke my trust with the organization. I kept doing my best as a player for a whole year, but this was a terrible experience. Lastly, we have Apex and goes into the A tier. I think this was the best European organization I played for. This Norwegian company, everything done by the book, no shady business, cool owners and investors that cared about our performance, well-being, balance, and diet. Everything was very smooth until our legendary Paris major run. I think they really weren't ready for the success that we brought to Apex, and I feel like they mishandled some contract talks with key pieces on the lineup and finding their replacements.